the Poor Pals?
Hey, welcome.
Where's the Poor Pals?
Hey.
How's it going, everybody? I'm Caleb. We're here. Pickle, James.
Hey.
Leroy's here. Yay, we're back.
Oh,
with another episode.
Sorry.
That's not you playing, Leroy. He's hitting buttons like he's
playing.
Oh,
I kept hitting. No,
he's playing.
I kept hitting mode, thinking it was the start button.
Oh, anyway, hello, welcome everybody. We're playing. Leroy's playing Growl on Sega Genesis. You didn't really let me do the thing, but anyway, yeah, welcome to the show, everybody. And
new and improved.
Yeah, the new and improved.
Oh.
I'm not even saying that no more.
Yeah, it's a Model T.
The news is worn off, people. I'm sorry.
We're in the Wake and Fright bar here.
Oh my God, is this game take place in Australia?
Oh, mate, you left your grenade. Mate, your grenade. You left it.
I told him. Jesus Christ! The first thing he does is start yelling right into it. Look at these
They're kicking the shit out of me.
Well, yeah, it's Australia, dude. They don't fuck around.
They don't.
They don't have guns. So what's the point of this game here? Tell us about this game.
You gotta fucking protect.
You gotta save
the animals. Yeah.
Right.
Ooh,
nice.
I'll kick your fucking legs, son of a bitch.
Can I point something out real quick?
No.
What?
This music does not match what's going on right now.
Are you kidding me? Total ass-kicking music.
There's something extra in the weed he smoked.
It's wafting this way.
Off this way!
Ooh, that was a cool move. I like that. That's pretty. Dude, you look like a stud.
Yeah, well, they ruined my drinking, so I've got to kill everyone.
Anyway, yes, we were talking about some stuff.
Yeah.
What were we talking about right before this? Because we had a couple. You were gonna tell a story, but also.
Oh, a Tommy gun!
We were.
Go, 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 go! Go, 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 go!
Well, go, go. I'm gonna fucking kill you, Leroy. But what was the right before this? We were talking about something. I thought it was interesting. And now I forget what the fuck it was.
About the bad businessman that owned.
Yeah, I was about to say that was just interesting because like you and I have worked together now for years. But I for the longest time of like I swear we knew each other or had mutual friends.
This is not the first time we've worked together.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like I thought we had mutual friends or something because I knew I felt like I knew you longer than that, right? But we did know that you and I happened to work at a hotel at the same time without knowing it years before.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. And now I'm just now learning I didn't know you worked at Game Station, a game store I would frequent a lot. I did not know you worked there at the time. This is how many years ago is it?
This is 0405.
Yeah, long time ago. 20 fucking years?
Yeah, 20 years.
That's crazy.
We go back that long, we didn't even know it.
Look at these foxy ladies. They don't look like they don't look like they fit in this environment.
Hey, ladies can be cruel to animals too. That's what this game.
I was referring to their like suit, their
cool.
professional attire or whatever. But bro, anyway, but that's really interesting. I had no idea you worked there. I'd never heard that story.
I didn't technically work there. I just kind of bailed him out of situations on the weekends.
But that's working at a place.
Like I was basically on call without the job.
Sounds like a mobster or something.
I just took care of things.
He paid like a mobster. I'm not gonna lie about that.
Well, he famously constantly ran his businesses out, and so I have a story that you mentioned. You mentioned that guy. Hold up. Keep going. What the fuck?
Fuck you.
You mentioned that one dude that worked there. He said
that quit.
Yeah, the fucking red-haired dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's funny you mentioned that guy because it's so weird. This is small town shit, dude. Because, like, the first of all, y'all both like remembering some shithole like restaurant in the wall. We were just talking about that, and y'all both knew exactly what we're talking about. Like,
yeah.
But
there's only 10 places to eat here.
The idea that
when one goes, it's a big deal.
the idea that like the same guy that it was like this cocksucker I've had issues with at GameStop previously worked at the other game store. You knew this guy
that I worked for and knew and helped get the restaurant up and running that we were talking about.
So yeah,
and now we're in the same room together.
It's so the coincidence is like crazy, but I guess maybe not so crazy, but so you said this guy worked with him.
People, man. I'm violent.
We'll not say his real name, Kevin. He worked with him, and he
take this, ladies.
Quit working at GameStop. He worked for the guy that owned the store, and then he quit and went to GameStop, and that pissed off your boss because he was going to steal all his secrets, which is fucking hysterical.
Yeah,
that is so funny to think that he's like, because his secrets are he has an inventory, which is like, yes, no other business does that.
So you're going to go to GameStop and rip people off even more.
That just makes me fucking laugh, dude. So anyway, so this guy, Kevin, goes to fucking GameStop, and he is such a cocksucker.
Violent.
He's a smart ass.
He is, he's one of the, he's literally, I guarantee you, he's a Redditor in real life. He's one of those guys that's like.
He's a very smart and cultured man.
Yeah, but he, very smart and cultured man. Yeah, air quotes, smart and cultured. Wrote like the I am very smart Redditors or whatever. But yeah, he's just kind of a douchebag, you know?
Yeah.
And I have a story of having an interaction with him I'll never forget.
I would love to hear this.
I went into GameStop, and bro, I played Final Fantasy 11.
This is the motherfucker that threw the change at you?
Yes, yes.
What a son of a bitch.
That was him, yeah.
I'd expect that from that asshole.
I played Final Fantasy 11 a ton, which is the online one, and I went at the new...
you probably told me this, I'm sure, but he was mean to you because he didn't like the game you played?
The new expansion pack come out.
Nerd boys are the worst. Like,
they really are.
Really need your ass kicked.
Nerds are just the worst.
God, like turd.
Bro, so Wings of the Goddess was the name of the expansion pack, and it had just come out. It was like the 4th one or some shit. Not important. But I went in there. I mean, the detail of it being Final Fantasy 11 is important to the story, right? So I go in there and I go to buy this. It just come out, and this is at the peak height of popularity of like World of Warcraft, right? It's at the fucking peak of its popularity, and he is a Warcraft player, right?
Of course.
And he goes, bro, I go to put it on the counter, because back then, kids, you could actually go buy a PC game off the shelf. But anyway, I say it like any fucking kid.
Anyway, buying a PC big box game was kind of an event.
Yeah, and I mean, this wasn't even, I mean, this was not even, I mean, I still have it, but anyway, bro, I set it on the counter, and I'm just like, yeah, this or whatever, and just this, and he's like, Final Fantasy 11 online. He's like, have you tried World of Warcraft yet? And I was like, oh yeah, I know, people play it. Yeah, I haven't really, or what. I was like, maybe I tried the demo or something. I don't remember, and I was like, yeah, I just like this game, And he goes, yeah, there's like 6 million people playing World of Warcraft. Like, he said some stupid shit like that, like as if I give a fuck.
What's the deal?
As if I give a fuck. Or he said that or whatever. No, he was like, oh yeah, and he was just a fan of the game. Like, he's just like, well, I'll play this, blah blah whatever. And I just again told him like, well, I like this game. I just want to buy this. So he fucking he goes, all right. He checks me out. He goes to give me my fucking change. He's holding it out, and I go to open my hand, and he fucking throws it on the counter at me and just walks off. Like I insulted him. Like, how much of a fucking bitch you gotta be, dude?
Noob.
Like, okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't want to piss in bottles and live in my fucking room under a computer desk.
I think I literally went.
He did that, but just with a different game,
bro. I think I literally. I think I literally said something like when he was like 6 million or whatever. I'm pretty sure I said something like, I don't care. Like, because I don't. It's just like, it's like the same way when I went to buy, bro, when I went to buy long time ago in like 99 or 2000, I went, what the hell was that noise?
No
Maybe it was the game. I went and bought a strategy guide, like those Prima strategy guides for Castlevania 64.
Oh yeah.
And the guy was like, that's pretty cool. Here, he's like, he was getting the guy that worked at Hastings or whatever, and he goes, here's the one I'm playing, and he shows me Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. He's like, this is what I'm playing. And I went, okay. I just took my shit. Like, I'm like, I don't care what you're playing, dude. Even that, I was like, I don't give a fuck about Zelda. Why are you telling me this?
Man, you need to find friends somewhere else, man. I'm trying to get out of here.
I realized I was probably like, this guy's just being friendly, and I'm like, all right.
So, I have a story about the same guy that threw your change at you.
Okay.
This is when he was
Uh-oh.
working at the other game store, not GameStop.
Okay.
And, like, I would go in on payday and blow half my paycheck in there.
Yeah.
And I had a GameCube at the time.
Mm.
And I was looking for something really fun to play.
Uh-oh.
And I didn't want, like, a Zelda game or
Mario. Like
Mario.
your standard shit.
I didn't want your run-of-the-mill shit.
Yeah, your first party or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Look at the
I'm
deer.
like, I asked him, I'm like, so are there,
Legs aren't moving. Ooh.
like, would you, like, what kind of GameCube games are cool to play? And he goes, dude, Wind Waker?
Yeah.
Like, I can just get in the boat on Wind Waker and just
Yeah.
sit there because they done the water so perfect.
He's saying this to you.
Yes.
Okay.
Trying to sell it to me just to look
Right.
at the water.
Yeah. Right.
And I'm going, nah, I'm trying to stay away from Zelda because I'm
I'm
over it.
grown up. Sorry, bro. I ain't playing no Teletubbies fucking game.
And it looked like he got offended. And
Yeah.
so I go to the wall and I grab, I'm glad I did, Lord of the Rings, The Third Age,
Oh,
the RPG.
That game's cool.
Okay, that's
So,
where you drop
Yeah,
it.
that game's tight.
Blind pick because I wanted something to play and I wanted to get the hell out of that store because of him. And he goes, Lord of the Rings fan, huh? And I'm like, it looks fun.
Yeah, it
I
looks
like
cool.
turn-based RPGs.
There are a few of us.
And
Yeah.
he's just like, well, you know, don't miss out on Wind Waker.
Don't
Yeah.
miss out on the most popular game on this console. Yeah, I think I've heard of it, man. Hey, bro, have you ever heard of a beverage called Coca-Cola? Yeah. Don't miss out on apple juice, my guy.
Bro, I just thought of
Idiot.
the Third Age. You made me remember, like, I'm not even a Lord of the Rings fan. We talked about this the other day.
Yeah, we talk about this game all the time.
Yeah, I think I like the first movie. I think I like Fellowship of the Ring.
You
But
called
no-
it a modern masterpiece earlier.
Oh, shut the fuck up. I'm literally right now saying I think I like it. I still haven't even fully decided if I like it that much. Like, I don't think it's amazing, but I think it's a fun little experience for one movie. You know?
Yeah.
After that, I hate the other ones because it just gets there's too much, like, I don't care about when they break off. I hate that. Because it's like 4 to 8 different plots going on. Well, I don't like that. But anyway, bro, I like the first one, but I shit you not, this is an example of, like, I don't know who did the marketing or packaging for this game, but the packaging sold the game to me. And that rare, I can't think of a time that happened when I was that old, not like a child, but like that artwork, the cover is amazing.
Yes.
And it's got that little official sticker sealed that's got the shiny holographic like rainbow thing on.
Yep.
And I straight up saw that, and that right there made me buy the game. I bought it brand new when it first came out.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Yeah. And I'm not even a fucking RPG guy. I mean, I am more now than back then. Back then, I really wasn't like an RPG guy or whatever, and not a Lord of the Rings fan, but like just a testament to how good that cover is.
Get the fuck
The
out of there.
packaging is so nice, and it sold it. So, and
The game
it
was just as
it
good.
turned out to be a great game.
Yeah.
I loved the game. It was really cool.
I remember on the GameCube, I believe it was 2 disc.
Mm-hmm.
And like I just could not stop playing that game
Uh-oh.
at all.
Big boys.
And
Oh.
I really wasn't much of a RPG type of person. I'm more of a shooter and
Right. Right. Yeah.
but yeah, that one
Hit different for some reason.
it
huh?
hit different.
There, every once in a while, you get a game like that that's like not, sometimes even a movie, and it's not something you would normally like at all, but for whatever reason, you're just in the right mood at the right time, and it just clicks for some reason.
Me and Leroy had this conversation the other day.
Oh,
about-
really?
Yeah, about TCM.
He doesn't remember. Look at him.
There's a good chance I might
Back
not.
your fucking face up. I say back up. He's the closest and the loudest.
What? No, that was a joke. That's a joke. I probably clipped on the. Sorry.
We were talking about TCM.
Oh, just
And-
catching a
and-
TV
and-
movie.
yeah,
That
oh, yeah,
magic.
yeah.
Just blind picking a old ass movie and it's sticking with you forever.
Mm-hmm.
What
Yeah.
the fuck, these big boys.
I love
keep,
that
like-
when that would happen.
Yeah.
It's great. These
Quit
guys
hitting
should
me,
look
big
like
boy.
Tunic Ton, which is funny because James just now learned about that the other day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that song. You remember that song?
Yeah, yeah, of course.
You remember the fun times we would have with that song?
Nope.
No. I thought you might remember.
I don't remember anything past like 29.
Yeah. Oh, anyway, that's cool as hell though. That third age game is pretty sick. We'll have to play that one day. I got it.
I would love to play that.
Yeah, I have it. We should play
That-
through it together. That'd be fun. But I just think that's really cool. Yeah, that guy threw his change at me. It's really cool that you worked at that game store. That's weird. That may be I've seen you up there before. That might be the place where I originally we
James
saw each other.
spit on me
I
once.
don't look that much different than when I did in high school. Like,
Yeah.
you see people now and you're like, damn, I went to school with that guy. He looks like he's 80. Like,
Yeah.
they don't age well. And I'm not saying I have aged
Yeah, I
well.
can't-
It's just
I think I know somebody like that.
I don't know who what
Yeah.
he's talking about.
I don't know who you're talking about. Anyway.
I don't know who the hell he's talking about.
But yeah, yeah. So you probably looked about the same. That's.
yeah.
I saw somebody the other day that was.
were you
like,
still
that shocked me
James?
How much they looked the exact same. I can't remember what it was, or who it was. But yeah, and then every once in a while you run into people and it's just like, man, totally fucking different. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like these guys. Look at them throwing punches slowly.
I don't. These guys are very
Oh.
annoying to fight,
Elbow.
and I really don't like that guy.
I've
looking
watched
like
him beat
the
this
Joker.
game.
Really?
Yeah, the first time he bought it, we brought it over, and we sat here, and I watched him beat it on this TV over here.
Nice.
That's
Yeah.
not true. I've never beaten this.
Why does he just want to stir shit up? He just wants to disagree, make
There's
problems.
always one in the bunch, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm making potty soup by stirring the shit
He's
up.
still too close to the microphone. He
All right,
cannot
sorry,
control
sorry.
himself.
I'm trying.
It's amazing how many years now we've been doing this, and he still hasn't figured out mic etiquette,
Mike Etiquette.
Michael etiquette.
Is that your friend, Mike Etiquette?
Sounds like a first and last name. Mike etiquette. Look at them.
Oh, no!
Look at them elephants.
Oh,
You like elephants?
not really.
I do like elephants. Yeah, they're kind
Yeah.
of cool.
Yeah, they remember things.
They never
and shit.
forget.
That's what they say,
God dang it! He dropped. I dropped my 6-shooter.
bro.
Boom, boom.
Oh yeah, tell Leroy the story about why it was a big deal for you to ask me to get your mail for you while you're out of town.
No names, but so
I almost said his name just to fuck with him. Yeah, go ahead. First and last.
So security number, his address.
so
Oh, women.
me and my wife are dating at this point, and we have our own
Nice.
place.
Nice.
We're
Humble brag.
uh,
He's got a wife.
Look at this guy, wifing it up.
boo boo. So I have family in Houston. And,
Yeah.
I want to take her down there, and we're gonna go to the beach, and we're just gonna hang out with my cousins or whatever. and
Yeah.
just have a good time.
Oh.
And the job I had was super stressful at the time, and I finally had enough time in to get a week of vacation. So we're gonna go to Houston. And fun fact, we're going to Houston in May.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I asked a really, really good childhood friend to pick up my mail while I was gone.
Elmo.
So before we left, we cleaned the house top to bottom. I mean, it was immaculate.
Right.
Jennifer spent probably 3 hours cleaning the house, so we wouldn't have to clean when we got back.
Yeah.
Like wiping baseboards, scrubbing carpets. We just wanted to be. When we got home, we just wanted to be home and not worry about anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the last thing you want to do is get home from a long trip and be like, fuck. I gotta
Also, you got
clean.
all that fatigue and shit.
Yeah, it's a 6-hour drive,
save-
man.
Yeah.
So I asked him to get the mail. I'm like, hey, just I'll give you the key, grab the mail out of the mailbox, open the door, and throw it on the couch. That's all you got to do. No pets, nothing to feed, anything like that. And he's like, yeah, I got you. So we're gone for a week. And on the way home, we're just like, yeah, it's going to be nice to get home and relax. And just been a long week.
Cool.
Been a fun week. But it's need some R&R. And
That means rest and relaxation, folks. For the layman.
for the late
For the lame man.
canines, dogs. Anyway,
Continue.
so we get home. We're like, oh, thank God we're home. We open the door and turn on the light, and there are condoms.
What?
There are condoms opened up.
Did you
and-
order those?
Oh, you
No.
mail order condoms? Who the fuck?
God damn it.
So there are open condoms and condom wrappers thrown all over the living room floor. It's a shotgun duplex. You have to go through the living room to get to the bedroom, to get to the kitchen and the bathroom. It's just a straight shot. And so we're like, what the hell is this? And there's a bottle of KY lube
Oh.
on my coffee table that had spilled over.
Oh.
It had fell over and was just empty. It was all over the carpet and all over my table. We go into the bedroom. There's like condoms thrown on the bed, and it's just a wreck. And my wife is furious.
Well, James, I don't imagine she'd be very hunky-dory.
No.
Like,
Like,
hey, somebody left us just a big gaggle of fun.
yeah, it looked like somebody had an orgy in my house. And
This is astounding.
yes.
Yeah.
I'd say somebody got some pussy.
No. If that would have been the case, I might have not been so pissed off. But
Somebody had a Supreme Jack sesh.
No, he's just fucking
no.
with him.
no, my buddy and his
He
wife,
purposely made a mess.
they come over and done this purposely. And I called him the next day. I'm like, dude, what happened? And he goes, ha, 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 looks like somebody had a lot of butt sex in your house, didn't it? And I'm like, dude, you know we cleaned for 3 hours before we left because we didn't want to clean when we got home. And he goes, bro, I thought that was the funniest shit. Me and my wife were laughing the whole time. And I'm like, yeah, well,
Is your friend 12?
me and my girlfriend were not laughing when we got home.
Yeah, how old was he at the time?
25? 24? No, 25,
Oh,
26.
man.
somewhere in
Yeah,
there.
this is like behavior that's like, man, I don't know, bro.
What the
And-
fuck?
And so this
He
time,
could have pulled a better joke.
Also, like,
That's all I'm saying. He could have, not only could he have pulled a better prank, I mean, this
could
is
not
very,
stain my coffee table with fucking
this is very
sex
juvenile
lubricant.
hick type of levels of prank,
yes.
right? First of all, it's
Yeah.
not even funny. He could have pulled a funny joke that wouldn't have made a mess.
Well, yeah, that's redneck
Like,
humor.
and
Is,
so- you know what I mean?
If he could, he would sodomize James and be like, "Isn't that
hilarious?
Isn't
Yeah.
that good? I fucking
Yeah.
I committed a vile act."
You know,
Oh,
if they were going to go that route, I would have thought it would have been funnier if they'd have bought like a cheap blow up doll and
set it on the couch.
Just set it on the couch and
That would have been
like
wouldn't have
wrote
made
a note,
mess.
been waiting for you to get home.
Yeah,
That would have been funny.
I wouldn't mind having a
Yeah.
blow-up doll in the house.
I was
Look,
There's a way he could have done it without ruining your fucking house. Yeah.
Oh, dude. So what did we have to do?
I mean, also he could have just put the mail in there.
yeah.
It's,
I mean, early mid 20s. You're still in your like stupid phase. You know, you're on your way out, hopefully, of doing really stupid shit. But whatever. This, like I said, this is some hick from a small town. So
just this small
You know.
town hick.
So
just a small town hick.
after driving 6 hours and Jennifer's crammed in the car for 6 hours and we're just ready to come home and go to bed. That's all we wanted to do. But instead we had to come home and clean.
Now, did this ruin your coffee table? I imagine they would have left some kind of...
Well,
it is liquid, right?
At this time, we really didn't have what you would call nice furniture.
Right.
It was bachelor pad furniture.
I figured, yeah. But
so
still...
it was a nice coffee table for...
You also, you don't have to go, that's where somebody put a shitload of KY jelly as a practical joke.
Yeah.
That's why it's all bloated in that one area.
You remember my coffee table I had in the garage that we would hang out with? It
Yeah.
had
I tagged with all my paint markers.
Yeah, we put all types of shit all over it. It was like cut into. Whenever it would bubble up, because we'd spill shit all the time, so it would warp, I'd just take sandpaper and sand it down.
Nice.
Until it was flat again. Like, that thing was all kinds of fucked up.
That guy had a lot of character.
Yeah, shit was dope. I like that thing, though. It was very solid. It never stopped working.
It was a solid table, I'll give it that.
And I had a little butler.
Oh, man,
I
I'm
called
still
him Jeffries,
pissed that he's
right?
gone.
Didn't I call him
yeah.
Jeffries? He was it was a statue, a wooden statue of a bulldog standing up, like dressed in a tuxedo, holding a plate.
Thank God.
And we would put our drinks and shit on that thing.
I was hoping you were going to say he had a little tuxedo on. That just made my day.
Well,
bro, we would put drinks on there and all that shit. Well, eventually the plate he was holding broke off, and he's just like this, like with a fist. No, thank you. He's just like with a fist. So then we would like fist bump him and stuff. You know,
yeah, and this
pretty
jerk
cool.
threw him out.
Yeah, I did. Why wouldn't I mean? You think I'm gonna keep something like that? Is some shit that's fucking cool and funny when you're a fucking kid, and you know, and all that. But like, once you become a grown up, you can't be keeping fucking tuxedo dog statues in your goddamn house.
Yeah, you can.
Well,
got you there, didn't I?
Well, I mean, you should have taken him. Maybe you should have taken him. He would give him a good home.
It wasn't mine.
He couldn't fit in your room.
He wouldn't have got the attention he deserved at my house.
So, yeah, thank God. I'm just imagining you having nicer stuff. Imagine if he did that now. Ugh. You'd probably choke him to death. Fucking kills me.
Yeah,
If Leroy spilt a bottle of fucking lube on my ottoman downstairs, I would kill him, bro. I'd probably kill him. And that's a cheap ottoman too. But still, I'm like,
he's known me for like 20 years.
some of the stuff I have now, which is like, you know, some of my furniture, whatever, it's like, it's cheap, but it's
fucking
still
mine.
But not only is it mine, but it's still the nicest shit I've ever owned. Like,
yeah.
I have known that guy since 7th grade.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they go way back.
That's how far we went back.
I did get Caleb pretty good. He had just gotten his Xbox 360, and I think it was at a funny enough, like a antique mall. I purchased what looked like a spoon sitting in a pool of ice cream,
Like melted.
Yeah, and so I set that.
Nice.
He would always have people over. Like there were. Your house was
Always.
like the hangout spot because
Yeah.
his mom worked.
My mom worked
fucking
nights, so they were
so-
always packed full
So
of
it's
kids
just
and shit.
yeah, fucking full of 15-year-olds smoking cigarettes. And I set this right on the fucking ass end vents of the thing, so you could with some imagination. It's like, oh, that fucking leaked into the Xbox.
Yeah.
Man, he was pissed for a whole 5 seconds. Till he realized.
I walked around the corner and went, "What the fuck?" Like I was pissed. Who the fuck? But this is also, I swear, I don't know if it was in the same day, but it was definitely within the same week. I get the Xbox 360, and it's the first console that I own, because mind you, I didn't have a PS2 back in the day. This is the first console I've owned that you can play it sitting down or standing up, right? So I had it laying sideways just because I'm always used to that, right?
Yeah.
But bro, my brother, I swear to God, I want to say it was the same night because it was probably the first. It was probably the first night or two that I had it. Bro, he calls this payback. Okay, I'll give you a brief story of why he thought this was okay, right? But so anyway, he's over there, and it's like after that, I'm like, what the fuck, you know? And then he goes, these things you can like play the game, like you can play it standing up. He goes, that's cool. I just want to see this. I just want to see how it works. In the middle of playing the game, he lifts it up, and my disc, you hear it go, and I was like, oh god damn it, dude! I had this like a day, and I had one game, Perfect Dark, And I was just like, God damn it.
What a travesty.
But the thing is he's like, oh, cool being a baby or whatever. I don't know what he said, whatever. But
Big
bro,
boys.
the reason why is because when he was a kid and I was a baby, I was probably a toddler. I don't know, 2 years old, something like that. He worked his ass off in school. He had to get like straight A's. My parents gave him some kind of point system to where he'd get a certain amount of points for every A he would
He's
get.
a real dumbass, so this must have been hard as hell.
It was a lot of work. But no, they gave him all these like point system, and if he got enough by the end of the school year or summer or whatever, if he had enough points, they'd buy him a Nintendo, an NES, right? He won one. And he did it. He did all his work. He got the Nintendo and all that shit, and he got it. Apparently, I don't remember this. I've heard this story from my whole family, like my mom and dad plus him, so apparently it's true. Oh, there's actual physical evidence, right? But he pulls it out brand new out of the box, and apparently the first thing I did was went over and grabbed it and fucking threw it across the room.
Nice.
And it fucking broke.
Take that,
top,
dumbass.
It broke the front of the fucking Nintendo, chipped it or something like that. So.
I don't know if this is still a sore spot, but do you want to tell him the Gabe story?
Which Gabe story?
When he brought his little buddy over to your house.
Oh my God! Next episode. We'll wait till the next episode. How much further are you onto this
I
game?
don't fucking know, man. I haven't played this game in a long time.
You want to keep going, or
I
ready to
don't
switch?
care.
You want to switch episodes, guys? Go to a new game? Refresh it? Let's refresh it, and I'll tell the Gabe story. Thanks for watching, everybody. We're going to switch up games.
Later.
And we have some Discord topics of discussion. People from Discord gave us topics to discuss.
I remember this
Yeah,
having
so-
no
Nice.
moves.
Yeah. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back.